Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Let's Get It. I'm your host, Randy Dutkin, a co-host and producer, Jason Bryce, and along with always, Coach Marcus Bullock. Coming to you, it's been a minute since we've been here, but we got Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to all. Again, remember what it is for those who gave their lives for this country and everything that we're doing. We got a lot to get into. We haven't even talked about the Sixers. We got to talk about this Boston Celtics, Miami Heat series. Got to bring up my Phillies, of course. We got a lot to get into today. But before we always get into all our sports talk, Coach, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. All's good. Winding down the school year. You know how we always talk about what did you always say, Jay?
Flight attendants prepare for landing.
And like when when you hear that, like you like, oh, we're about to land.
About to land, that's what I'm saying.
But really, you still got like another half hour.
Yeah.
I feel like this has been like the longest
half hour.
The longest half hour ever.
Now, when you're done? When are you done?
16.
Oh, okay. All right. So we saw around the same time. Yeah, I'm done. But 16 must be a Friday then.
So we had so we're done Thursday, but then we have an in-service. We had to come back.
Oh, Friday. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Dang, how do you feel about that? The in-service?
It is what it is. I'm 100% against it, but
it is what it is.
I mean, you know, what are you gonna do?
I must admit, shout out to my boy Fitz. Fitz, I know Fitz DePatry, Donofrio. I even see Neil out there. I see Mr. Keene. We just had the best in-service ever. It was dope. It was dope.
I've never heard that before.
Right. See, I've never said it myself, and I haven't been in education that long, but it was the best in service. It was a barbecue, and then you had breakout rooms with different sessions. And it's you had a passport, and you had to get it stamped if you went to kickboxing, or if you went to play basketball, or you went to, do horseshoes or bean bags or whatever, whatever. You could even go in the library and read. What was it? The Ghost of Gooley Hill by Miss Nelson. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I didn't realize that these scary books have curses in it.
What?
Yeah, it was in the library and said, and the creep opened the door and the bitch came. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh my goodness, pardon me, and pardon us for our younger viewers, whatever.
So why is it so funny when curse words are in places you don't expect them?
I don't know.
When a little kid
threw me off.
When you get a little kid who drops an F-bomb.
It was the Ghost of Gooley Hill. Who expects curses to be in the Ghost of Gooley Hill?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them though. It was the best professional development, I must admit. And the barbecue and the food was banging. The food was banging. You know what I'm saying? It was dope, man. It was dope, man. So shout out to them. You know what I mean? But anyway, flight attendant, the plane is landing, man. You know what I'm saying? The plane is landing. So we got what's that, 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks?
2.5, yeah.
It's a wrap, man. You know what I'm saying? So happy about that. How about you, Randall?
Things are good, man. I can't complain.
Yeah, I know. It's always time for landing. You know what I'm saying?
We always get to a good cruising altitude.
Right.
And where you can unlock the seatbelts and you can walk around.
Oh, man.
So, that's usually where we're at.
Best job in America.
Yes.
I always say it.
Yeah, you're never really any turbulence once in a while. Mm-hmm. But normally it's just cruising. Seatbelts are off, and you're just walking around the plane.
Right. So and that's normally how isn't that how you guys kind of live life? You go towards a skill, you pursue it, and you pursue it with two things involved, right? The first thing is to make sure that you understand it and master it. But then the secondly is that you want to master it to a level where you can just hit the cruise control button and kind of chill, right? And that's what happens to me, right? I'm able to kind of master something, and because I'll say I'm one of those kids. I'm one of them ADHD kids, whatever. I'm one of those kids. You know what I'm saying? So I work on multiple things at one time, but once I master it and I kind of am okay with it, I hit cruise control. It's only until you start messing with me that I need to take it off autopilot and show you I can still fly. Because some people think that because you're good at setting the autopilot button, that you don't know how to fly. No. you still got to know how to fly the plane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's all good though. So that's what's going on with me, man. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm always talking in subliminals.
Oh, always.
So
I
you know what I mean? It's all good though, man.
But it's funny though because I've adapted that a little bit because I'm like, you know what, that's a good way of doing things.
Oh yeah.
You know, or
Subliminals.
even making a point around people who are not used to you making points.
Yes.
So you talk subliminally.
Yes.
And then it's like
subliminally. It rolls off the tongue.
let's roll off my tongue. But,
You know what I'm saying?
but oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? You're gonna see a lot of different references. You're gonna get references from me from The Godfather. The Godfather is the greatest movie ever. Do you agree or disagree?
I wouldn't disagree. I don't have something to put into place.
Okay. All right. What about you?
It's a good movie. I mean, my personal greatest movie is The Shawshank Redemption.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Great movie.
That's my greatest movie of all time.
It's not better than Godfather.
It's fair. I think it's
good,
different.
though.
I think
It's really, really
hard
good.
sometimes with categories that would
Yes. Well, the greatest. Well, I mean, the greatest is the greatest. So I mean, it's like the greatest player. We don't want to break it down. Like the greatest player is probably Michael Jordan. That's what it was, right? He was totally unstoppable. You could not stop him. You could stop Magic. You could stop. I don't know about Wilt because that wasn't my day.
Yeah.
But I would assume that you couldn't stop him either. So he was unstoppable. But anybody else was stoppable. Even my favorite player, Julius Erving, was stoppable. Okay, he could be maintained. Michael Jordan, you could not contain him. Period.
No.
Period. Even in his younger days, when it was just it was just him.
Yeah.
He was playing with Orlando Woolridge. For real, in the cocaine bowls, they call them. The cocaine bowls.
Speaking of, did anyone see Scottie Pippen?
I think Scotty's mad. Yo, Scotty lost his shorty.
I mean, Scotty, yeah.
He lost his
Scotty got a lot
shorty.
going on, but
Guy's going through it.
He lost his girl. And his girls look good.
I think he's okay with losing her. I think it's just who has it.
yeah, exactly.
Yo, Michael Jordan's son, right?
Yes,
I mean that's the problem.
Definitely right. Because, at some point, she probably was like, oh, he's so cute.
Right.
You know, at some point, right?
No, he grew up.
Right.
Yeah, growing up.
And now she's giving it to him. Damn.
Yeah.
But she still looks good, though.
Yeah.
For her age. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he's got to be upset about that.
There's no question.
He is. He tried to go with the throwback with the haircut and try to be young again. And
Yeah.
You know,
He's got the braids back. I thought I saw
yeah,
or whatever.
it's just not working out for him.
He's
Yeah.
going through it. Sorry.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
He'll come to the other side. Michael B. Jordan was going through it, too. At one point.
Yeah, he was.
Right? He was going through it over Steve Harvey's daughter. Yeah. She said no. You know what I'm saying? So that's a tough thing. You know, Kanye was going through it.
Yeah. He's still going through
Yo,
it.
matter of fact, everybody go through it sometimes, man. It is
Yes.
what it is, man. You know what I mean? So, hey, Adam's still going through it, man, because Eve wanted that apple. You know what I'm saying? But we won't go there. We won't go there. You know what I'm saying? We won't go there. But still keep it moving, though. Yeah, but other than that, though, man, ready for summer, though. Ready for summer.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was going to say, what is your official, it's summer? Obviously when school's out, but what's the thing that makes you think of summer?
Memorial Day.
No,
I can't front.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Memorial Day.
Like when I woke
yeah.
up this morning, I agree. Like I walked outside, it had that summer warmth a little bit. I was okay. Summer's here.
Memorial Day, I think it is. Because that's when everybody's barbecuing, the pool's open.
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody's in that outside mindset.
Right.
Yeah.
I was doing weeds. You hit the yard up yet, Coach? Or you
Somewhat.
transitioning?
No. Somewhat. We've done a
Okay.
lot. We've done a lot. Yeah, we've done a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I did the weeds. And listen, I had this ants are gangsters.
Oh.
We've had
Don't-
an ant problem right
Let me
now,
tell you,
too.
I'm gonna show you all these dead ants. You think it's like little maybe
No.
tweeds from the tree or whatever? It was like millions of ants, bro.
So we had an exterminator come by the house.
Oh, you did?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, hold on. Listen, we have never had any bug problems in my house.
Sure.
Exterminator comes by. I'm doing a bunch of the houses in your area. So if we get one more, I'll give everybody a discount. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
My wife's like, "Nah, we're good. Like
No,
we
everything's
don't
good.
have any problems."
Right, we're good.
But now we got ant problems. So she swears that he
Dropped the bomb.
some stuff.
Yo, but people be doing that
For
though.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Yo, they just come out of nowhere. Like, I'm trying to tell you.
I
like,
hate them. I hate
yo,
them with
I had
passion.
Yes. millions of them on the entranceway. I was like, yo, what is that? Ants. I said, yo. I was just out there spraying them.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to get the liquid ant traps. Best thing.
No, you couldn't get that for this. Well, wait till I show you, man.
All right.
it was like millions of them.
It is, and they come out of nowhere. Like, you go to sleep one night, they're not there, and you wake up in the morning, and they're all like, "Okay, coast is clear.
Oh,
Let's go."
yeah, I don't really
Like
got
an
them in
overnight
the crib,
espionage.
though. They're not in the crib. They outside, which means that they have the potential
They're
to
trying
get
to get
in. They're trying to get in the spot. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so, you know, did the ants, did the weeds, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm like, you know, and I like my dude Franklin, man. Shout out Franklin. Franklin do a good job cutting the grass. But see, there's a difference between somebody's just cutting grass and then a landscaper.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. I think I need a landscaper. Yeah. But I want a landscaper with the cutting grass cats prices. You know what I'm saying? I figured this out here, man. Because the landscaper, I don't have to worry about the weeds. I don't got to worry about spraying anything. I'm picking anything. I don't have to worry. The landscaper does that. The grass cutter, he just comes. You just want to cycle. That's it. Woo, woo, woo. 15, 20 minutes. That's it.
One time back. Boom.
That's it. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? It's all good, though. But shout out Frank. He does a great job, though.
Listen, I don't know what it is, but you're right. The ants, they come in bunches, and they're coming to house.
And it seemed like they came after the Sixers lost.
They did. I think it was the next day.
I was in mourning. I mean, you know what? I don't want to touch too much on it.
I still don't want to talk about it.
I don't really want to talk too much about it because it's over with. It's past the moment. But I will say that I was in mourning for a little bit. I didn't want to talk about it. It took me probably to that Friday, or maybe when Miami won. And I was like, oh, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, I'm still like, you know, going to these barbecues, cookouts. That's where everybody wants to talk about. I think what's the most demoralizing for me is there's no plan.
I agree.
Like, there's no like, okay, well, if we just do this, will be good. Like, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. That's what makes me down.
That's probably my biggest thing too. Is I look at this and there's all the different.
Did your light dim when Doc Rivers got fired? Like it was already dim, and did it get dimmer?
It did. You know what? I've been hard on Doc. This was not his fault at all. Mm-hmm. He was a casualty of.
Yeah, some heads had to roll.
Something had to happen. No, I don't think it got dimmer. And you know what? I think the only reason it didn't get dimmer was because I think Doc got fired after Monty, after Budenholzer, and after Nick Nurse.
Okay.
So that I'm like, okay, there's some quality coaches out here that
absolutely.
We can go get.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, no, I mean, I'm more than fine with Doc being gone.
Okay.
I don't blame him at all for that series, but
I don't either. Like,
but I'm fine with him being gone.
Like somebody, there had to be a casualty of war.
Yeah,
it had to happen. And he's just a casualty. What I didn't like though is Jimmy. Jimmy's response to me and my, Doc Rivers and I are okay. Like, you knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then secondly, why would you do that and then have these rumors that you may not come back?
Right.
And then on top of that, you did, what was my man named? Denny Green? That said,
they are who we thought they are.
They are who we thought they were?
Yeah.
That's Jimmy Harden. He didn't do nothing that took me by surprise. Yeah. The only person that did do something that took me by surprise was Joel Hans Embiid. Hans.
Yeah. I think that's what frustrates a lot of Sixers fans right now.
Hans plays soft.
He was scared.
He was scared.
You could see in his face. He was
scared.
It was too big for him. You could see it in his face.
It was too big of a moment.
Yeah, you could see it in his face.
I saw it. Dare I say we saw it Game 6 too?
There was definitely some of it there, yeah. Yeah. But Game 7, from the tip, you could see
in his face.
And you can see, he started in Game 7. He tried to do it. He tried, couldn't make shots, and then from there it was just it was terrible. It looked like a little puppy.
Oh, it was terrible. I think he played better in 2019 versus with Toronto.
I
think he played better.
Maybe
he was like a shell of himself.
You know what though? Because I think in 2019, I don't think the expectations were as high. I don't think the moment was not as big.
Maybe so. I will say this: there was a play, and I talked about it. There was a play in Game 6. I think it was an alley-oop or something early in the game, and it looked like he might have tweaked his leg. From that moment on, he hadn't been right. I will say that. He hadn't been right. But in Game 7, I really thought, I was like, yo, Embiid's scared. He's legit scared.
He was.
I said, yo, oh my gosh, we have bigger problems.
Right.
And then you're relying on Jimmy to get in on you? Oh, we have big problems.
Well, I think that's every Sixers fan's concern right now.
And see, if we go back, you know, I support any because that's my team, but I never wanted him. Never wanted him, and this was the reason why. It's like he gets you excited just to disappoint you.
I mean, he does. But now also too.
I'm saying,
but now,
and are we different than we were with Ben?
I mean, we're in the same spot,
and we're not different.
You know, now
we're different. We're just a different bad.
I actually think we're worse.
I can't say that because Ben's not even in the NBA anymore, so I can't say that.
Yeah, I don't think we're a worse team.
Did we give up a lot to get Ben?
To get Ben?
I mean, to get rid of Ben? To get Jimmy? We're paying more than we were paying with Ben, right?
Right.
And we have less assets.
No.
You don't think so?
We're not paying more, no.
We're not?
Because Ben less assets, we're not paying more. Because Ben was a max contract. Seth was making good money. Seth's a zero, by the way. Seth Curry talk. That's not.
I miss Seth though. You don't miss Seth?
You can't have Seth Curry and Tyrese Maxey on the same team.
They were on the same team though.
That's why they traded him. That's my point. But anyway, I'm just saying. So
you didn't miss Seth though.
I miss
when none of those 3-pointers was going down. You miss Seth,
but he can't play in that series.
No, because
who is he gonna guard?
Yeah,
he can't play in that series.
Okay, all right.
That's why he didn't even play in New York, in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but okay.
But anyway, I don't think we're better or worse than we were with Ben. I just think, like you said, we're the same. I just think we're a different type of team, and I don't know, because of contracts and all that. We're in a bad spot.
We're in trouble.
Well, I think that's the biggest fear of Sixers fans now is like, what is this offseason going to bring? We might even be a worse version of this team next year.
I think we're in trouble.
There's only one person that can save us.
Kyrie Irving.
No. I mean, fine, but yeah, no. Nope. There's only one person.
Damian Lillard.
Nope. There's one person who's already on the roster that can save us.
That's right. Tyrese.
And he's got to take a leap. I've been saying all weekend when I'm having these conversations.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute now. Okay.
No, I don't think it's going to happen. He's got to be as good as Jamal Murray for us to have a shot.
Oh, wow.
And I don't think he can do that.
Jamal Murray.
He can do that.
I don't think he can. I hope he can. I just don't think he can.
No, I think he can do that.
I don't know. Jamal Murray is awesome. He is.
He's tough.
I think that's what Tyrese has got to be for us to get out of this a lot. Okay.
So no bringing Jimmy back. Let him go.
I kind of think you have to.
You have to bring him back.
Because, if you bring him back, if you don't bring him back, it's not like you have all this cap space now. Right? If you don't bring him back, you still only have like $10 million to sign somebody else.
If you don't bring him back?
If you don't. Because you can sign your own player and go over the cap.
Oh, right.
But if you're bringing somebody in, you can't. Now, a sign and trade type of thing. But now, a sign and trade, he's dictating where he goes.
Right.
Yeah, and the only place he wants to go back to is Houston.
That's what you're hearing.
I got something for you.
Okay.
I already know your answer.
Uh-huh.
I already know your answer. But I think it will help us get out of this. Would you sign and trade James Harden for Zach LaVine?
No. No. Yo, you cannot trade one problem for another. Zach LaVine is to me, he's on a downward spiral. He's reached his potential, and he's selfish. It's the only reason why Chicago's not working, because him and DeRozan is over there fighting about who gonna get the shots. It's the same thing what happened. Like, you know what? Their dynamic is almost like, and not saying that any of them is like, you know, because Dion Waiters wasn't on their level, but it's like Dion and Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? When they started playing, like Kyrie could be doing this thing, LeBron and Dion just come down. He just because he like, wait a minute, no, y'all forgot about me. I'm shooting now.
It's my turn.
You know what I'm saying? It's my turn, and that's this doesn't work. Now you know who's going to be on the market is D'Angelo Russell.
I do not want anything.
I know, trash.
Really? Wow.
Especially his performance in the playoffs.
Well, that one series.
We need a bigger. To pair with Tyrese, you need a bigger guard who can play defense.
Yeah. So you think Tyrese? I thought the Doc squeezed a lot out of people that he normally wouldn't have been able to do. Like I seen Melton. I think you keep Melton. I think you pay him. Keep him. I think you keep Niang. I think you keep him too. I don't think you let him go.
He can't be as.
He's got to, yeah.
He's got to move down in the rotation. If he's still as high in the rotation as he is, then we're in trouble.
Niang's got to be like 8 years.
Right. I mean, I thought he played very well though.
You
don't think he played well?
Here's what I'm saying. When you see these teams that are winning, their guys are multidimensional. So you have guys that can shoot and defend, guys that can handle the ball, guys whatever that we have such specialists that it doesn't work. Like Melton works because he can shoot the ball, he can handle it, and he can play defense. Like Tyrese has to step up his defense big time.
Yeah.
I thought he had a good series though.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying for him, he's like the only asset we have that can really change who they are because he's still so young. Like Tobias is who he is. PJ Tucker is who he is. Even if Harden comes back, he is who he is. Like who do we have that can really take a step? And I think he's the only one.
You might be right though, bro.
He's the only one, and he's going to get better. I think he's definitely going to get better.
Right.
But I think he has to be all-star level for us to really,
Well, who do you like as coach? I like Nick Nurse.
That's who I want, Nick Nurse.
I want Nick Nurse.
That's who I want.
Yeah. So we agree there.
Yeah.
Even over Monty.
Yeah.
Monty didn't win. Or did he win with Golden State?
He might have been. I don't know. No, that was.
I like Nick Nurse.
Mike, the guy in Sacramento.
Oh, Malone.
No.
Mike. I know you're talking about. Okay, I know you're talking about Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
Yeah. So I want Nick Nurse though.
I like Nurse.
Who you want?
I mean, I like Budenholzer.
No, I think he got the job.
I mean,
where's he?
Yeah.
He get the Phoenix job?
Oh,
no, that was Adrian Griffin.
Adrian Griffin's in Milwaukee.
Oh, Milwaukee. No, I think.
I mean, I also am not opposed to Monty. I mean, Monty has some connections. He knows the players.
Well, I like Monty because Monty's story is incredible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All the stuff he's going through and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I want Nick Nurse. I think Nick Nurse because of the fact that he came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Came out of nowhere, and he's a decent coach.
He's outside the box guy.
Outside the box thinker.
I can see him like, okay, this ain't working. We got to run this for this.
Right.
He's an X and O guy.
Right.
Do you know who the favorite to get it is?
To get our job?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mikey D.
No. The Vegas odds.
Oh, the Vegas odds.
Oh. Who? Not Cassell?
Nope. I'm shocked by this. This was maybe 3 days ago, so I don't know if it's still the same.
I don't know. You gotta tell me.
JJ Redick.
Is he applying?
Yeah.
For first, we don't need no first time.
No, I don't want him at all.
I don't want JJ Redick.
Yeah, I don't want him
because I don't think JJ Redick it would be good to even lead this team and connect with the Joel and Tyrese. I don't know.
I like for him to get back on the court. For real, for real.
I mean, he probably can still hit some threes.
I'm sure he can. Yeah, no, I don't want him. No, I'd rather have Nick Nurse.
That would be an outside the box.
D'Antoni comes back.
I don't like it. I actually think unless everybody says that they had him paired with who in Brooklyn. They had him paired with somebody.
Steve Nash.
No, there was some way they was like, yo, you get him on like a defensive guy, then he'll be okay.
Okay.
Well, there
was somebody I was like, okay, then maybe. Because he's an offensive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? But like he's not gonna play no D. And then he's gonna fall in love with Harden. And then we're doing what? We're just playing Jimmy ball. And Jimmy ball at this age stayed in the game, it just don't work.
Don't work, yeah.
That's why I was opposed to getting him, man. I thought it was a bad move.
Now, do you think? Now, I mean, I don't think so. People are like, "Oh, it's time to trade Joel." What does that do for you?
I'm considering it a little bit. I'm not saying that I'm there all the way, but yo, listen. This is what Howie Roseman saw in Wentz. You know what I'm saying? He saw
Joel.
He saw. That's it. He saw chinks in the armor. I'm seeing it. You'd be a fool not to. I
think you would be a fool not to see what you could maybe get for him. Like if
you have to pay attention to what's been recently happening. You have to pay attention to that. That's you have to. Like this series was terrible. Terrible. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's an injury thing. He seems to always be battling something at this stage of the thing. You know what I'm saying? Is it not his workout? He looked like he was in shape, you know what I'm saying? But then he was out for a while, right? Wasn't he out to start the season?
He missed time.
And then he missed time late in the season.
He missed time to start and the late, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's just, you need somebody else. And that's why I think that you take a chance on Kyrie. I think you take a chance. I don't see why not.
Well, I mean, he would be open probably to coming here.
I think he's the only player that you can bring in off the free agent market that gives you a chance to win a championship.
Oh, from the start.
From the start. Like, he's that talented. Yeah. He's the only one.
As long as you keep him focused.
But there's so much other stuff that comes with him. But
there's a whole lot of shit that come with him.
But I mean, this would be a destination for him. And he's got connections to the area. So
he does.
You know, it would be a destination for him. I don't know how Sixers fans would be embracing him. I think knowing that his talent level, as soon as he stepped on the court, and if he stayed on the court, they would quickly be open to him.
Oh, listen, we would embrace him
for sure,
big time,
for sure.
And I think he gives us a legit chance to win. I don't know anybody else. Well, I don't even think if you bring back Harden,
scorer like that.
Do you understand that? Do you understand that if you bring back Harden, there's nothing else that you can do? You've reached the max. That's the reason why Sixers fans feel the way we feel.
Right.
Because we're like, where else do we go?
That's it.
So let's take it back in history, right? 80, 81, 82. Okay. You lose in the finals to the Lakers. You're like, what else can we do? But then you go get Moses Malone. You get rid of your weakest, your links. Darryl Dawkins, what's the name? Caldwell Jones. You get rid of them. And now you just build with Moses. So now you got Moses, you got legit. Now you can go with it, right? So now, who do we bring in?
Yeah.
Who else can you bring in to couple with Harden? There is nobody else out there.
No.
That's why I'm saying that, you have to get rid of. You cannot bring back Harden. You cannot. That's why, and Daryl Morey knows that, and James Harden knows that. He knew that this was a short window of championship or bust. You cannot get comfortable because you're getting older, buddy.
Yeah.
And you can't talk to me about you were in shape. You just choke on it. Just choke.
His platform is going to be, I still delivered the numbers. I still produced.
Yeah, yeah.
And he did.
His
And even in the playoffs,
his chance to change his narrative has ended.
It's ended. Right.
Like that was his shot to change
Right.
the
He's done.
narrative.
But do you think he even cares really to change his narrative?
I don't.
Like, and that's
I
the
don't.
thing about him. He's like, I'm good. I'm in the Hall of Fame.
The fact
top
that he's
75.
the fact that he's willing to go back to Houston with what they have right now shows that he doesn't care.
Yeah,
about it. It's
you
not
know.
about winning.
No,
It's not
let me
about-
collect some more checks, put up some more numbers, and I'll be top 5 in all these different categories. And the thing is, with Harden, I have nothing like I don't hate him. I'm not angry at Jack because it's like you knew what you were getting, and it was like, is anyone really surprised? I'm more angry, like I said, at Joel Embiid's performance than James Harden's performance.
Yeah. I don't think Doc deserved to get fired. I thought Doc did a good job. I thought Doc really maximized. I thought he coached well.
He did.
It wasn't like one point that I felt like, like he didn't do anything. Like, like, maybe he runs a little more offense for, Embiid. When
Game 6, he should have
Game
done
6,
more.
he should went through more with Embiid. You know what I'm saying? But, coaches make that mistakes,
They
man.
do.
Like, we lost a game out in Delaware, man, because we didn't call timeout. You know what I'm saying? You got to take it on the chin. You didn't call timeout. You know what I'm saying? You had time, you know what I'm saying, to do it. But sometimes, when you're coaching, sometimes you can be stubborn, you know what I'm saying? And say, nah, we're good. And then hindsight is 2020, you know what I mean?
Always.
So, it's just unfortunate. But I like Nick Nurse. So I like his energy. He brings something different.
I think he obviously had some good players when he was coaching,
Right.
But I think he was able to maximize out of those role players a lot.
Right. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I didn't know that. I never knew that James wasn't a fan of Doc. I didn't know that. But I've come to know that because Doc was trying to get him to be more a facilitator and then more just, get the ball out, not dribble. You know what I'm saying? Tobias, I forget who I was talking to, and it was like, why you don't like Tobias? Like, yo, listen, because Tobias can't create his own shot. He cannot create his own shot. Like, he needs a screen. He needs, you know what I'm saying?
But he's an all-star.
Tobias sucks, man. He sucks. He's so disappointing. That whole squad was disappointing. And then to let Tatum go off for 50, like,
That's insane.
My God, he's so good.
it was embarrassing.
He's so good. He's fun.
embarrassing.
It was.
It's embarrassing. Just like the way the Miami Heat should feel embarrassed a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
listen, I'm glad about that happening because that's taking the Sixers off the handle, off the hook.
really?
In the NBA world,
Really?
in my mind, if Boston wins tonight, that's not nearly as bad. Oh, okay. Well, you were down 3-2, or you up 3-2 and you lost. Not better than being up 3-0 and losing.
If Boston wins the title, it looks terrible upon us. Period.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to win the title because I still think Denver's going to beat whoever comes
I
out.
don't even want them to have the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Like I was pissed that they didn't box out.
Oh, that was terrible.
Because to be honest with you, it was a Miami game to win. That's how they win sometimes. Like,
Coach,
just
how does that happen?
you don't box out.
How does
Well, it's just, you just,
you just forgetting to cover your player?
it's not even forgetting. Shot goes up. We all know what's on the line. People start becoming fans of the game.
Right.
Are you
You're just watching the game.
okay? Yeah.
Right. How about
great.
Marcus Smart taking that shot? That was bold. That was
But-
bold. And it was in and out, too.
If you ask Marcus Smart, there's nothing too bold for him.
That was bold, though. That was bold because they missed that. They absolutely jump on him.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's not thinking, and that's why he is who he is, because he's not thinking about that. He's thinking about the other side of it. When I make this,
Yeah.
I make it.
I'm the guy.
I'm the guy, right?
But I mean, as much as we hate to say it, you see the team that Boston has. They got great role players. They have.
They do. I mean, they're a good team. I'm not going to sit here and say they're not. They're a good team. But this is lack of Jimmy. This is the type of star that Jimmy is. You get them phenomenal games, and then you'll get these duds.
Well,
It's 3 duds in a row.
let's not forget they're an 8 seed for a reason, right?
Okay, they never felt like an 8 seed though. But I mean,
Yeah.
but you're
But
right.
they are an 8
But
seed.
you're right. You're right.
Right? Like
Right.
they're lucky to be in the playoffs.
They're
They had to win in the play and to get into the playoffs.
Okay. I
They're
mean,
missing their guy.
So they're missing their second leading scorer.
okay, that's fair.
So, I mean, I'm not taking anything away. Like, you can't be down 3-0 and lose. Up 3-0 and lose. You can't do that. But at the same time, like, Boston's a better team than they are.
Yeah, like they should be beating Miami.
But I'm saying, if Boston wins, it's the end of Miami.
Let's go bring back Jimmy Butler.
What do you mean?
Nobody's afraid of them. It's the end of Miami. There'll be no championship run in the future. It's the end of them. This is the end of Jimmy Butler and Miami run.
Wow.
You know it too. Think about it. What team will ever be afraid?
It's not about being afraid.
I'm just saying, but I mean, but come on. I mean,
They're still going to be
this is an
irrelevant.
intimidation
Listen,
factor.
there's still a destination spot. Somebody's going to end up there. That can change that whole
Miami.
I mean, because Miami's Miami.
Yeah,
right,
that's what I'm saying.
So, but we're talking about this particular Miami team. You know, it was the bubble run, then they had that other run. Their run is over with this. It's over.
I don't think so.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Because I still think the team comes back. You know, like if they have their second in Hero, if they have him back, it might be different. I still think there's.
I understand what you're saying. It takes away the mystique of who they are.
You're done. You're done. I mean, ain't that why they had to go get Kev Durant? Because once LeBron beat Harrison Barnes in them 3-1, they was like, oh shit, every year they already gonna have the confidence to do that.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
If you can get Kevin Durant, you go get Kevin.
No, I'm just saying though, but they had to do that kind of move though, because they knew they couldn't bring that same team back.
Well, I think Miami's the same way.
But I don't see them doing that. It's nobody else that I don't see them doing that. I think you're learning a lot. Like Butler is that dude, but he's not that dude all the time.
For sure.
Okay, which then takes away from his mystique of that dude.
So he's Joel Embiid.
No.
I mean,
I understand what you're saying. I think they have the ability with the players they have on the contracts they have them on. They have the ability to go make a move to get whoever.
So they would have to make like a Kevin Durant type of home run to stay relevant.
I don't think it has to be that.
what about like a Kyrie?
That could work.
I mean,
That could work. But Kyrie ain't gonna want to play for Riley.
Right.
He ain't gonna want that. That's too much discipline for him.
Right.
He gonna love Miami, but he ain't gonna want to play for Riley. I think Kyrie comes to.
I mean, I think aren't we the favorites to land him?
Kyrie?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I mean, that's what I thought I read.
I think he comes to Philly, but I think that's the end of Butler. I think that's it, man. Because listen, what as a coach to play against them, what would be your number one motivating thing? They're the ones that dropped three. They was up 3-0 and lost it.
Well, hold up. Before it was the biggest thing ever was that the Warriors lost 3-1.
And they went and got Durant. And that changed the narrative.
Right. But I'm saying, so it can be done.
Yeah.
Not saying it can be, but until it's done, they're the biggest failures.
Well, I mean, no one's lost yet. Nobody's lost yet. And
They would be the biggest failures. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like everybody, listen, as much as they talk about LeBron, right? Bubble LeBron, Miami LeBron. What is the chip they talk about the most? 2016.
Yeah.
Because that he did something incredible.
Right.
Boston wins this game tonight. Miami is done. Butler is done. That goes on his mark. That goes in the barbershop talks. Yo, how you up? How you up? You a superstar? You up 3-0 and you can't get one? And then you didn't dominate nothing. Hopefully, because I think Miami is a better team when they're playing with their backs up against the wall.
I agree with that.
Well, I think Jimmy goes off tonight.
I think he goes off too.
You know,
I think Miami gets it done. But if you don't get it done, you're done. And I think the difference is if Philly or Miami's playing this game, I got a little more confidence in Miami than Philly. I was on the phone with my father, and it was after game 5. And that was when I was going live, you know what I'm saying? When I had my little live phase, you know what I'm saying? And we talked about it. He was like, yo, listen, you know what? even back in his day, they could never get the big game. It's just whatever. You just could not get the big game. The game that you needed, you couldn't get it. Last time we got those games was 0-1. And doing a documentary on it. Everything but the chip.
Oh, with Iverson, right?
Yeah, why are you even doing it?
I saw that. That should be good.
It's gonna be good because it brings back nostalgia.
Yeah.
But you bring
Is
it
that
up
what it's
open
called?
wound.
Everything but the chip?
Everything but the chip.
Oh, okay. Well,
But you open up.
That's mean.
You open it up old wounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's mean.
Right. Because
we took game 1.
Took game 1, everybody excited.
Should have had game 2.
Should have had game 2. Could have had game 3. Could have had a lot of those games. Wasn't no blowouts. But Shaq was just too dominant.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day.
Just too dominant.
They were
too dominant.
Now, I mean, we're talking about dominant. And I mean, I hate to bring this conversation up, but we have to. When you see what Joker does for Denver compared to what, and now I know it's a regular season award, don't you think that Joker shows that he's the MVP?
Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, listen, I was like, yo, he's the real MVP.
He's unbelievable.
Well, hold on. The reason he's not the MVP is because they got such a lead in the West that he took the foot off his gas.
Okay.
So I think MVP, he's probably the best player in the league.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Do you think they also have a better supporting cast?
I think they're built better.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said,
Jamal Murray.
Murray can go get a bucket whenever he wants.
Yeah. Well, let me comment on Phil. Your man Phil's on the line. He is tired. Does Jimmy look tired? Jimmy does look tired out there.
I'm sure he is tired.
Right. He's done a lot of carrying.
Yeah.
But if you're a superstar, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm just saying. Like, to me, there's no way Mike, okay, listen, I mean, he's not Mike, right? But Mike's not losing that. I won't even say Steph is losing that. I just don't see it. I think Jimmy is done. I think he's done. I think after this,
if he wins this game, is he done? That's what
he wins this game. He has now thrusted himself into superstar. Because is he superstar?
I don't think he's a superstar.
Jimmy Butler?
No, he's just
he's a very good player with Super Bowl.
He's a great all-star.
Yeah, Super Bowl.
Right?
He's a star.
He's a star.
An all-NBA guy. Like, he's not a superstar.
He wins this game today. He's a B superstar.
Okay, that's fair.
B level, Paul George level.
No, I mean,
I want Paul George to be so much better.
But he's a B level superstar though, right? Yeah. Okay, so Jimmy Butler, that's what I'm saying. This is a crossroads.
You know what? Even with that team out there, what do? The Clippers.
What you mean?
I mean, Kawhi's just Kawhi's just killing them by not playing.
Yeah. Do you think
that's a good point. He said Jimmy is a Robin disguised as Batman. I don't know. That's a good point though.
But
I agree with that. But I don't know if Robin's the thing. Like
he might be like Al. Who's my man? Who was the what was the man that he ain't that dude, because I thought he was powerful too.
He's like a dude who's you're not the guy, but you're trying everything you can do to be the guy.
Okay.
Meaning and I don't mean like you're just trying to.
He's DeMar DeRozan Jr. That fair?
He might be a senior.
Senior. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say he might be senior.
Okay. But they're on the same level though. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Clay superstar or very good all-star?
Clay's not a superstar.
It's not, but he's very good all-star.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's up there on the Clay level, I think.
Yeah. I'd rather have a Jimmy Butler than a Klay Thompson, but
Clay now.
Old Clay, yeah.
Clay in his prime.
Yeah. I just think they're done, because I think nobody respects them. They'll be the clowns of the league. That could have a adverse effect and now put a major chip on their shoulder.
And I think they're going to come back with a different team because I just think they can.
Yeah.
Bam
is a problem,
but that's twofold. When you say a problem, you're saying in a good way.
I'm saying in a negative way. I don't think he's consistent enough.
See, that's where
Like tonight, if they're going to win today,
He has to play.
He's got to have 25, 11, and he's been turning the ball over so much.
Too
He can't
much,
turn the ball
right?
over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, Miami in general's been turning the ball over. You know,
I think if they're going to win, he's got to have a big game. Big game.
I just can't stand Boston, man. Like Boston just always winning in all the sports.
I want them to. I just want them to blow that up because I think they're too good. We're never going to beat them.
but they're beatable.
They're beatable, but I don't think we're going to beat them. As long as they have Tatum and Brown, I don't think.
Yeah, I think they're just too much for us, and they've been too much for us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. My man Ortiz came through the other day, and I forgot I was watching. I watched what series was that with JJ and then when they played Boston. We lost to them. What was that? 2018? 18,
we
right?
lost them 17. No, we lost them 18. Yeah,
It's 18, right?
yeah.
And they had Jaylen Brown and Tatum, right?
That's when they were young.
Young, we lost to them.
Mm-hmm.
We should have had that series. We lost that. That was where we had TJ and everybody. Boston, yeah, they're tough, man. But that Boston Garden is going to be rocking.
That's what I mean. Though. Like Miami could get swallowed up in that moment. Like if Boston gets out to a lead,
It'll be the end of Jimmy. I'm telling you.
I mean,
He doesn't recover. He doesn't recover from that.
But I think because he's not a superstar, it doesn't affect him the same.
no, I don't think Jimmy takes it like that. I really don't. Because in his mind, he'd be like, okay, my team overexceeded anyway.
Wait a minute.
I mean the perception of him because he's not a superstar.
Right, but you can't really talk no more. You see, before you could talk a little, you couldn't really talk much junk to Jimmy. Because Jimmy always got busy, right? And you heard him say, Tobias Harris over me? Tobias over me?
He'll be able to say that the rest of his life.
Yeah, I mean, he still can say
He can
say
He
it every
can't
day.
say that.
Yes, he can.
I'm saying he could say it. He could say it, but guess what? Yo, you lost 3-0, bro. You the dude.
Tobias scored 0 points in games.
Don't matter. Yo, you the man. You're the man. You don't think that hurts his legacy?
No, it does, but
it tears it up, bro.
Not with Tobias.
Well, I mean, yeah, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
I mean, but I don't think because he's not a superstar, I don't think it affects him as much. As much.
he better not lose.
And because they're the 8th seed, I think that helps too.
That's kind of what I was saying. I kind of think that the team has exceeded what they should have done this season. Yeah,
they didn't exceed what they underperformed. They underperformed, and they shouldn't have been an AC.
They should have been in the conference finals.
They were tough. They were favorites going in.
To what?
They were favorites to get there. They were right there in the mix. Yes, they was.
No,
they weren't even favored to win their
Yes, they was, man.
No, they
Yes, they.
weren't.
Come on, man.
No.
Come
It
on,
was
man.
supposed to be Milwaukee,
Boston, Philly, Miami. Those are the top four, man. Those are the top four, man.
Cleveland was ahead of Milwaukee, was ahead of Miami.
I mean, nobody thought Cleveland was going to do what they did. Nobody thought that. They did, though. But nobody thought that early on. Like,
Yeah, when they brought in Donovan Mitchell,
you thought
people had them. If you go back to the beginning, they might have been ahead of the Sixers.
Okay.
Who?
Do you want to know? What do you think?
Cleveland.
Okay. What do you think that their odds were going into the season to win the championship?
I don't know. I don't even know what the over on. You guys are still teaching me that stuff, man. I don't know what that means. What I do know is that they had some favorites.
Listen,
they had some favorites
They
to
were the
win.
13th longest odds to win the championship this year.
Longest odds.
To win the championship.
So that means 12 teams in the league.
We're talking about being in the mix in the Eastern Conference. Okay, they were going to be in the mix. They were in the mix. Coming into the season, they were in the mix, man. You can't say they wasn't. Last year, what they was in the what? The semifinals they lost, right? No, they lost in the Eastern Conference Finals, didn't they?
Because they beat us when they shouldn't have.
Okay, so they went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. They're back again this year. And they had a 3-0. That's even worse, Coach. It's worse now. It's even. Thank you for the revelation. That's even worse now. You was there last year and you lost, but you was there and you lost. So this year you came out with a vengeance. You're up 3-0 and you still lose. Oh man.
No, I'm not saying in any world being up 3-0 you should win. In any world. I'm saying the toll it will take if they lose, I think, is lessened because of all those things. Them being the 8 seed, them not having a superstar, them missing Tyler Hero, all these things. I think it's just lessened because of those things. It's still gonna hurt.
If you're telling me they lost the series because Tyler Hero didn't play, I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
No, but I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he wins it. I think if he's playing, I think the series is over.
He can go off.
He can go off.
Like
if Duncan Robinson hits that 3,
it's their second.
You know what I'm saying?
It's their second leading scorer.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. That's true. But Miami, they just missed shots, though. Right?
No, I agree.
They missed shots.
But I think that says a lot about their team.
Could be. We'll see. I definitely want them to win, though.
They have to win.
They got. You know what I'm saying?
I cannot take.
I don't want no Boston.
I don't think it's because you get all these like. The people, these Boston woodwork fans are coming out like, yes, like you don't even like they'll be, oh, I'm from Boston, and then I didn't care about the, not
Boston,
even care.
There's Boston fans all around. I mean, we're among one, but only baseball, right?
Yeah.
Not Patriots though.
No.
Okay, but baseball. Okay, but they're Boston fans all
for the same reason because they were down 3-0 when I was in school.
Ouch.
And they came back. They came back to beat a certain team.
Exactly. And guess
Still
what? Listen.
Dave Roberts.
That still burns me.
I'm sure.
Still burns me.
They recovered.
Yo, heads roll though. Has had to roll.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Has had to roll. You know what I'm saying?
Still the greatest, like the most series-changing steal in baseball history. Dave Roberts.
What are you talking about, bro?
What do you mean? In that series.
He's trying to block it out. That's it.
He stole home or something? What did he do?
You know what he did. He stole second.
I thought Rivera gave up the lead in the 9th inning, game 4.
He did. But Dave Roberts.
We had the game. The game went to extra innings.
But Dave Roberts.
It was a walk-off or something. That game 4?
Yeah.
Okay, it was something that changed the whole momentum.
But I don't want to see it again. I don't want Boston to have another.
I don't want it either.
Have another, let's hang our hat on this. You know.
They're saying all the Red Sox from that team are coming to the game and all that.
Oh, it's going to be wild.
Which is good. I think that's good because you don't win those kind of games.
Everybody comes.
When everybody comes and it's you don't win those kind of games.
Probably have Big Poppy,
That's what I'm saying.
do some kind of announcement.
Well, he's the one that said it. Because he was on that team, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It said Johnny Damon's coming back, all that. Come on, Jimmy. Just come on, Jimmy.
Just come through. Because you got everyone rooting for you. It's either you're a Boston fan and everybody else.
But I agree with Coach. Bam has to play.
Yeah.
Bam's got to play. Robinson's got to hit. But you know who has? You have to have the X factor. Who's the X factor?
Well, Gabe Vincent.
Kyle Lowry. Kyle has to be the X factor. It's got to be.
That's fair.
It's got to be. He's got to score, and I expect him to. Okay, he's a veteran. He's going to get it done. Jimmy's going to play. He's going to play well too. I just hope it's enough for him to get over it. He's got to carry that team. He has to, and Bam has to do just enough. Just enough. And Boston showed me that they struggle with the zone. So I don't understand why they don't play. You know what I'm saying? I guess you got to have different looks or whatever, but.
Yeah, you can't let them get comfortable.
Can't let them get comfortable, man. So, but yeah, man. I don't know. How y'all doing with this basketball? Like, not on every day, though. How y'all feeling with that, though? It's tough, right?
Watching Phillies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, I see Zach Willard got a heck of a post.
Listen, I've been very neutral.
Your boy was awful the other day, though.
Aaron Nola?
Awful.
Was he?
God.
Terrible?
Awful.
I mean, they just haven't been good. They haven't been consistent.
Yeah, Trey Turner. Was it Trey or Tree?
Yeah, he's been sucking.
Yeah. Pause. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You know, but they're in the same spot they were last year, basically.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not worried. You're not concerned.
No, I mean I am, but I mean at the end of the day, I look at
I'm concerned.
you know.
Yeah. No pitching.
No, at the end of the day, that's the thing about and the offense is inconsistent.
See, I thought when Ranger came back, everything was going to change. Yeah, exactly, Phil. Right? Pause, Randy. He's sucking. My gosh. But anyway, yo, I thought when Ranger came back, it was going to be better.
I mean, you know, you're relying on a guy that's never really been proven.
Yeah.
Like, you got two guys in the rotation that have proved it, Wheeler and Noah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, but you got an inconsistent offense. You got a bullpen that's been banged up.
When do you start looking at Robbie?
Oh, Rob Thompson? He's starting to get an eye now.
Is it?
People are starting to look at him. People are starting to look at him.
Oh, okay. Okay. Have you been down to catch a game yet or no?
No, not yet.
Okay. When you going?
I don't know. I gotta get on there. I was
Do
thinking,
they play Yankees this year?
I think they already did.
Yeah, I think we said they do.
No, I'm talking about in Philly though.
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, really?
I think didn't they
They
play
played earlier. I
Yeah.
thought they might have just came. They were gonna come down.
Maybe I don't know. I'm thinking about going down Friday. Maybe if
Oh.
ticket prices drop a little.
Oh, who they playing?
Dodgers. But I like to go against a team I feel more comfortable with.
It's gonna be a good game. Okay.
You know, but I don't. You know, they're in the same spot. You know, now people they got. It's going to be interesting though, because even like this off season, like because Aaron Nola is a free agent. This is a big year for him. You know, and people say let him walk, let him walk. I don't think you let him walk.
I think you do.
You know,
Let him walk right over towards the Grand Concourse, right over to Yankee Stadium, and let's sign him because that's our problem. Pitching.
You know, people say he's going to like what he is, but he's going to eat up innings. He's going to be out there every fifth start. He doesn't miss time.
He's a great pitcher.
He's a very good pitcher.
Great pitcher.
He's a great pitcher. You don't think so?
I think he's a very good pitcher, which means he has great tendencies. So, like Garrett Cole was a great pitcher.
Yeah, he's just been average in New York.
What do you mean? He's been it's like Cy Young this year.
But this year?
Yeah, maybe I'm mistaken, but
This year.
yeah,
It's May.
I'm saying so far.
Right, see, there's the difference, right?
Yeah.
They only been playing for like a month. I'm not counting nothing he's doing now. Somebody
But you know what?
It mattered, he got
It doesn't even matter because when it comes to Phillies, like the Braves are just unbelievable.
Yeah.
The Braves are awesome.
Yeah.
And they're so well ran. Like they have all their big guys' contracts are like 5, 6, 8 years at team friendly deals.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, No, yeah, okay, yeah, Garrett, Phil says Garrett's doing well, doesn't always get the run support. That is true, but it's still early though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, the pitching, when I'm looking at pitching is in games that matter.
Yeah.
So it's August, September, October. And we struggle. What's the name looked really good the other day? Severino. He looked really good. You know what I'm saying? But it's early. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love a guy like Aaron Nola on the Yankees. That'd be great. You know what I'm saying? I think we even take Ranger Suarez, make him do like Mendoza used to do back in the day. Ramon Mendoza. I think his name Ramon. Ramiro Mendoza.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Long relief. That's what Ranger is.
I don't know. We said
Ranger relief.
Ranger relief.
You know what I'm saying?
The thing is too, like, and we were saying it today, there's no reason that on a day like today, every major league team should be playing.
Are they playing or no?
No, the Phillies are off today.
Well, they played yesterday, right?
Yeah, but this is like Memorial Day. Like, there's certain days of the year, Memorial Day, Labor Day, July 4th, every team should be playing.
Why?
I'm just saying.
Let's get into this.
For what? No, they should be, because these are days that people are around, people are together. You want to, maximize the viewership of your league. Like, these are days that nobody should be off.
July 4th, I think.
So if the Phillies were playing today, at what time?
Let's say
1 o'clock or 3. It would be 1
let's say 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
3 o'clock start.
4 o'clock game.
4 o'clock start. You think people are going to stop what they're doing?
No,
with their
right.
You just have the game on in the background. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping it. I love them.
Would you go?
What, to the game?
Yeah.
Over what, like a cookout?
Yeah.
No, I'd probably go to the cookout.
You know what? I was talking with Devin Weber. This is off the subject, though. It's only because you said the word cookout.
Oh God,
Devin Weber.
I know
Shout
where we're
out
going.
Devin Weber.
I feel like I know where we're going.
He's one of the greatest math teachers there at the Penns Grove High School. Shout out Devin Weber. But listen, what is the difference between a cookout or a barbecue? I say it's the grill. She says it's the amount of people.
I think it's the vibe.
Who's hosting?
Yes.
All right, so you got to talk to me about that.
Yes. So, like, in my family, they're never going to say, hey, why don't you come for a cookout next Saturday?
Okay.
They'd be like, hey, we're going to have a barbecue next week. That's
Okay. And what is Papa Duncan lighting up? He's lighting up the charcoal, or is he turning on the gas?
Oh, no, I mean, it was gas.
That's what something told me.
It was gas.
Right. So it's
And it's very standardized burgers, dogs, and some chicken.
right. So 30 minutes done.
Right.
35.
You're not like I'm going to one today. My buddy was texting me. There's brisket. There's other pork chops. Everything that is being prepared, and it was a process that started early this morning.
He's using charcoal.
Yeah, well, or the smoker.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
But nobody's preparing this early for the gas grill.
Correct.
Is that fair?
Correct.
Like time is important to me.
Right. So wait. So what's the difference? What do you think the difference is between the barbecue or the cookout? Is it the amount of people? She made a good point. She said it was the amount of people. I thought, because if you have a gas grill, you can't call it a barbecue. I think you're just grilling. You're grilling.
But what is the event called?
Right. That's what I think. You were
A cookout. Where you just cooking out.
Cookout is a different vibe, though. Like, people are gonna go. People will drink a little too much at a cookout. Barbecue, I feel like, is a little more subdued.
Okay, I don't want to reach with that because I couldn't. But I don't. Yeah. Explain it. Just what do you mean? So nobody's getting toasty at the barbecue?
No,
Okay, so then it's the amount of people.
it's
the people.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Listen,
think-
I know you're reaching out. I know what you're reaching for. I'm gonna tell you, it's a cultural thing.
That's what
I
she
know.
said. She
It's
said
a cultural thing.
culturally is different.
Nobody in my family is having cookouts. No one's ever going to refer to it like that.
Oh, okay. See, no. See, she didn't go there. I see where you're going. You're saying that for culturally,
Yes.
it's cookout.
Yes.
Wait, you're
Culturally.
having barbecues? Or
Yeah.
He's having barbecues. I'm having cookout.
Got it.
Yes.
Right. See, I disagree.
What?
I'm having barbecue.
That's what I was gonna say.
Right. I'm not having
Okay.
cookout.
All right.
See, I'm thinking cookouts is what you're having with your gas grill. That's what I'm thinking, though.
I mean, the food was still very good.
I'm not saying it's not. But gas is essentially taking the stove outside and plugging it up, right? I mean, isn't it the same thing or what?
In a way.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, I don't know, Phil. Oh, Phil been batting 1,000, but he said, I don't know about this though. He said cookout is charcoal grill, spades and music. That's what your cultural. That goes along with your cultural
it does.
perspective.
Yes.
He said barbecue is gas grill, pool, and volleyball.
Yeah. And potato salad with raisins.
So listen,
And potato salad with raisins.
I
don't know,
I
Phil.
got invited to an event today.
Okay.
Hey fam, barbecue at the house tomorrow. Pool is open.
Okay. Okay.
Fingers crossed it's warm enough. We welcome drinks and desserts.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now, wait. What's he cooking on? Come on, baby. Come
Definitely
on, baby.
gas.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know that to be fact.
Okay.
But I mean,
Damn. Wait. You know what? I tell you, what is with this gas grill of y'all, though? What is it?
Who has the time to do all that?
But it's all part of like the whole like Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett experience.
Davy
you know
Crockett
what I'm saying? Like,
Davy Crockett
I'm
was
from Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
whittling. I'm gonna take advantage of my propane tank.
man. Yo, the first
I mean,
time
but you can still like. There's still an art to grilling properly with a gas grill.
there's an art to cooking.
Yes.
Okay, let's be honest. There's an art to cooking. All right, and gas grill, yo, your food can be tasty,
Yeah.
just like charcoal.
You gotta
know.
know. You gotta move it.
But there's a difference though in the smoke.
the smoking.
There's no question.
Correct.
Right, it's the smoke.
Yes.
Right. So you can buy like the little gas pellets or whatever like that. I guess you can get the same thing or whatever. But yeah, I don't. I have both, but I'll be honest with you. I don't even know how to work the other one. I don't. I don't know
Propane.
how to use it.
Start.
That's it. Just keep.
Open the tank.
There's probably an app for that.
They do got an app, bro.
Yeah.
They
Listen.
do though.
Open
But no.
the tank. Press start.
Okay. So you more comfortable on the gas or the charcoal?
I'm more comfortable in gas, but most of my stuff I've been doing on the grill.
Oh, okay. The hibachi type thing outside. Yeah, I hear
Is that a Blackstone?
I hear that's
yeah.
the one.
The
I hear that's the
Blackstone
one.
is the way to go.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
You talking about your burgers and everything, or you just?
Pretty much everything.
Oh wow!
Oh,
I hear that's
yeah.
the way to go too. Yeah, and you buy like the little some a little pan to put on top of it, or the cover.
To cover
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's what I heard. Keep all the juices in. Yeah, that's good. All right, what about you? Gas or the charcoal?
I mean, I'm more experienced on the gas.
See, I'm more.
Yeah, I just feel like. Yeah, I mean, either way, it'll get done. It gets done.
Yeah.
If your food, if you know how to cook, it don't matter what you cook on, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's interesting. Cookout is charcoal, grill, spades, and music. Barbecue is so maybe it is cultural. Can we make that a front runner question of the week?
We could. We have to word it properly, though.
Yeah. What is the difference? Yeah, okay. Gas does allow you to cook in the winter. Some is definitely charcoal. That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
But nothing beats the smoker.
But you use that. I'm sure the gas grill is used in the winter too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to have to shovel a little path to the grill.
Yeah. Oh, for the gas grill.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There are times that I wish I was like, damn, I feel like I want to stay on the grill. And I wish I could just
process.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a process doing the whole, but it's a fun process. Because you usually equate that with grabbing a beer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And having a little sip while you're watching the fire and squeezing the lighter fluid and, getting a little stick from the tree and stirring up the coals to make sure it's good. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what you can do too, though?
What?
You can press the button.
yeah.
And you can enjoy your beverage without worrying. And then you can just monitor the flame.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, too, I've watched people even on gas grills really screw up the food because they're not.
I screwed it up because I don't like to cook.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'll put stuff on there and then I'm doing other stuff. I'm like, damn.
oh.
Right. You gotta get back to it. Right.
Who wants a well done burger?
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, the only thing about the gas grill is that it could make the burger look really, really sensationally good.
The gas grill can make it look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still raw.
Well,
that's
yeah,
true. That can
because you'll see people
That happens. Like
Yeah.
that happened to me when I was at a pool party when I was a little kid at Paul's house. No. Shout out Paul. No, he had listen, I'm coming from Lakeview. We going over to Malvern and he had an in-ground pool back in like 85. So I don't know what they was into, but they had money. Indoor pool, barbecue. Well, I'm sorry, gas grill. It was my first time. And I had a hot dog, and the hot dogs looked. You ever seen like how you look on a commercial, and it just I was like, wow, this hot dog looks, and it was raw. I was like, damn, man. And what do you do with that? Do you stop eating it? No, you got to. No, you can't. You got to keep going. And keep going. Now,
You know what you do?
I
You break.
stop,
What you do is like you kind of like rip it in half or something. Then you rip it in other small pieces, so it kind of looks like you ate more than you did.
Looking forward to that, man. You know what I'm saying? I was looking forward to that. You know what I mean? But yeah, but that was my first taste of gas grill. I always knew,
But it's all about moving it down.
let me ask you.
Top
Here
layer.
it is.
Yeah.
This is a cultural thing.
All right, let me hear it. No raisins in the potatoes. How?
Hell no. Hell no. This is cultural though. You don't use foil when you barbecue.
No, it depends what we're cooking.
No, you don't use foil.
Normally, no. It went right on there.
Right on there.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Right on there.
you don't use foil, right? See, foil is that's a cultural thing. I'm not sure why though.
I'm not sure. That's why I laugh.
I'm not sure why.
That's why I
though.
laugh.
I
Because
smart,
foil goes on everything.
Right. Right.
Everything.
I mean, they wrapped the whole grill up, foil and poke holes.
I never understood that.
Never understood it. And when it came time for me to start grilling, I'm like, I'm not doing no damn foil. I'm just going to clean the grill.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And quiet as kept. You know what really helps you clean the grill? The fire.
Yeah. You leave it on, but you got to.
And you got to have that brush.
Yeah. You scrape it while the fire's on.
But it's like, I remember my man was like, no. This helps keep the grill clean. I said,
Why not just clean the grill?
I just clean the grill. Okay. Barbecuing is a man's thing. You cannot. That's like it's like almost like a radio. When you get in my car, don't touch my radio. You know what I'm saying? The barbecue's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I remember my man P. Shout out to my man P. And he played ball with him, Mark. Tall P from he's come over here to play ball or whatever. I remember his first time he was grilling. And we was at his house celebrating his house and warming whatever. And everybody was trying to help him. I'm just sitting back. I said, no. Let them burn the shit up now. Because you got to learn. You got to learn. He cannot cheat that process.
Right.
If you become a good barbecuer, that means you've burnt some stuff up in your time.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the whole process of becoming a good cook. It's screwing up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So let that be the front running question.
All right. What makes a cookout versus a barbecue?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah. So other than that, though, let's get it done. Come on, Miami. Let's get it done.
That's it.
That's it.
We all want
for
Miami.
Me. That's it for me. Come on.
That's it.
That's it, man. Yeah. That's it. Who's this new player on the Liberty, though? Scoring like 50 points.
I'm not sure.
Is it Sabrina?
What's the last name?
Inescu?
Ionesco?
It's got to be good.
No, they have somebody. Oh, Breonna Stewart's there now, too.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's been legit.
Big time.
She was amazing in college.
I don't know.
UConn. She's been in Seattle. She won a couple championships in Seattle. MVP.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Is she on the Liberty now?
Yeah.
Word up. All right. So, can we support her?
You can't, that can be your jersey if you want.
Okay.
That's
all
fine.
right.
I have no problem.
I'm changing from Taraji. I'm going Kelsey Plum.
Okay, I gotta write this stuff down.
I'll get two of them. I'll go Diana Taurasi and Kelsey Plum.
That's right.
What did I say I'd go? Well, we can go old school, right?
Or who you said you were going Swoops?
I
Where were you going?
What was
I was like Cynthia Cooper.
I was gonna say Cynthia
Coop. Oh, you going Coop?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this. Who's her name?
No,
Brianna?
you have to go Della Don. You talk about
do
Della
like
Don
that.
more than anything.
Yeah, that's just from Delaware.
Yeah, I gotta know. Yo, I seen her drop 50, man. I never forget that. You know? At the Bob Carpenter Center, man. She's tough, man. I couldn't even believe it though. Like the first time I was really like,
Oh, no,
yo,
what's the-
I was like, yo, this
you know who I'd rock? Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark's
But
tough.
but she, oh my goodness,
why would you rock her?
because she's like,
She is
looks
tough.
like,
though.
yeah,
She
she's
is
like
tough.
Steph right now.
She is tough. She is tough. She is tough.
So,
Yo, man. So yeah, other than that though, man, just ready for the summer, man. Ready for the summer.
you know what has got my attention, this shit, playoff hockey. I won't be like really even schedule it. But if you sit down and watch like an elimination,
It's good.
oh my goodness, yes.
I think playoff hockey's great,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know any players.
I know that's
So it's not as exciting.
Who's playing? Any other local teams playing?
no.
Okay. Devils is going.
Yeah, they lost in I think it was Game 7, I believe.
yes.
Yeah,
You watched it?
no, I give them no,
I was,
but
I was at the Trenton Thunder game.
Yo, I tagged y'all in something. What did I tag y'all?
Something like that. Something in Trenton.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it was a stadium that old school Negro leagues had played in.
Right.
Yeah.
Something I tagged you like, yo, come on, man. Yo, we got root for all Jersey teams.
Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness.
See?
But no, shout out my buddy Justin. He wants to be the hockey officiant for Let's Get It. And I told him he loves hockey. Like,
does.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yo, it's funny too because I met I met him before though. He's a cool dude. I didn't think I would like anybody that comes from the dentist. Like, who likes anybody at the dentist? I can't stand the dentist. I hate the dentist. But this dude is actually good, man. Yo, I recommend anybody go get your teeth cleaned by him. Yo, he's legit and he don't bang out. And most people but most people understand what bang out is like with that little hook thing, and they be doing this. Mm-hmm. If they don't hit your gums, that's what makes it painful, right? Mm-hmm. When he be legit. He's good. You know what I'm saying? And then the floss. And do y'all floss?
I have.
Yeah.
I got these little new brushes that are amazing. They're these little.
You just started flossing?
No, I've been flossing.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, you just want to tell us about your new style.
Yeah, they're great.
All right.
They're great. I'm telling you,
promote it. Okay.
They're phenomenal. Yes.
Just send me a text, though, because I need to start flossing.
I'm telling you.
I've never flossed.
What?
I use those
the little picks?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I never flossed. I never did. Too time consuming.
Yeah, people are like,
but you'll sit out there and wait for the girl for a half hour.
Yeah, right. That's it. I'm drinking a beer though. Looking for that perfect stick to stir around the coals, yo. But he's a hockey dude too though, so that's good, man. That's good. I thought about reaching out to him, so I didn't even have to do that. So that's good. And then my man, I ran into his mom's looking at some properties. Logan Murray, so I'm hoping to reach out to him because he's that analytics guy. He's a former student of mine, but he's an analytics guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he does all things analytics, to be honest with you. So you know what I'm saying? So he's looking forward to trying to get him involved as well.
It's called the Doctor's Brush Picks.
Like you spent some money on that?
No, not at all. They're like $8 for like 1,000 of them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, please. Okay. Yeah. The Doctor's Blush. Okay. Yeah, please. Okay. Yeah. So other than that, though, listen, I think in the summer, though, I at least want to start having some shows outside. I don't know but we got to start having some shows outside.
I like it.
We're definitely going to do the Voorhees Basketball Association, some of their games or whatever. Definitely want to still do the little bar scene, too. But also, I think we're going to do some shows on location at the office, and try to see if we can get some guests to some kids or whatever the case may be. So I'll do some different things, man. You know what I mean?
I love it. Mm-hmm. I love it. All right. Well, with that said, I guess do we have one joined final thought today?
Let's go.
Let's go
Miami.
That's it.
Yo, Jimmy. Let me just say, you have to get this done.
Yes.
He's got to get this done. I'm telling you right now, man. This is his legacy. This is a legacy moment. We all have them in life, man. This is a legacy moment. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be done? Do you want to be known as the guy that couldn't get his team up 3-0 over the? Come on, man. Come on. Anybody else? They would get killed. So he has to get his just too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk, you want to say to the Boston crowd, no way, this and that. You want to talk a little bit. Okay, well.
That will be fun to watch him do that. I hope they go out and just smack him. I don't believe that to happen. I think either way they win.
Boston they
get it done.
I just can't say, I don't even say lucky. I just say that they take care of those 50-50 plays. They just always seem to be in the right place. Could be like, just not getting a rebound or it's just small things. Like, just, as a matter of fact, they lost. Miami would be celebrating had they just boxed out.
Yep. But that's that play of following the shot, doing the little things. Derek White put himself in the right place.
And I can't stand. It's not even his hairline. It's not even his hairline. You know what I'm saying? He's just been playing well, man. He plays well. People that play well for teams I don't like, I can't stand.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? Malcolm, he came down to earth, but he's hurt. You know what I'm saying? Brogdon was killing us. Killing us. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, it is what it is, man. Another long summer as a Sixer fan. So, it is what it is.
It is.
It is what it is. Give me Nick Nurse or Monty Williams. Get rid of Harden and give me Kyrie. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And bring back Seth. Bring back Seth. He needs shooting.
We do.
He needs shooting.
We do.
Why can't we get like 6'6" shooters? Like,
Who are they?
I don't know. Everybody else has them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We ain't getting Buddy Hield no more, huh?
No.
Hey, see, could have got him. I'd have taken him.
I like Buddy Hield.
That collection, I think it was Hield and McCollum, and I took those cats.
We weren't getting McCollum.
I thought we were getting McCollum.
We're never getting McCollum.
He wasn't going to do that trade?
No.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, everybody enjoy their barbecues,
Cookouts.
gas grills, whatever it is.
Yes. Raisins in your potato salad, whatever it may be.
Raisins in the potato salad is something else, man.
It is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of people out there that don't like raisins, though. But that's another subject for
It is another subject.
Yeah.
Listen. So, all right.
That's what it is, bro.
So, listen. Well, then, for Coach, for Jay, appreciate everyone checking in, watching Let's Get It this morning. Once again, keep following us, keep supporting us. We appreciate y'all, and we will catch you next time.